Hey, what's going on? Oliver Carlin here. Today, I would like to talk to you about how would you like to melt away that stubborn stomach fat in the next 2 weeks?
So the big question is this: how do people that are overweight and confused about weight loss able to finally get the body of their dreams and be healthy while still being able to eat normal, not spend hours in the gym, or have to go to extreme measures to get there, even if they've tried before and failed? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Oliver Carlin, and welcome to Internalized Weight Loss.
Bam! So how do you do that? How do you melt it away, that stomach fat? You know, that bulgy freaking stomach that's bulging out of your shirt. How do you melt that shit off, baby? In the next 2 freaking weeks, baby. How do you do it? You know, I remember this one dude, and I was helping him to lose weight because he had failed the weigh-ins. He was too fat in the Navy, right? And so we were going to the gym. He said, "Hey man, can I go with you to the gym every morning? I want to work on getting rid of this body fat that I got, right?" She's like, yeah, of course. Come on, baby. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that stomach fat. So he goes to the gym with me, and we're in there, we're working out. And so I give him this perfect plan, right? I'm like, this is what you got to do. He was coming to the gym during my workout, okay? So I don't have time to sit there and just like coach him because this is my workout. We'd have to set up a whole nother coaching plan to get him during his workout, right? So anyway, we were there and I told him, look, just go do this and everything, right? And you'll be good. So anyway, we're in the gym and I see him over there. He's just every freaking day I see him on the freaking ab machine. You know those weighted machines where you're doing these ab lifts, and you're working the abs. And you got the weight on there. And then if he wasn't doing that machine, he was doing these back raises where he's going the opposite direction, working his lower back muscles. And I was like, man, what are you doing? Why are you working your ab muscles every single day? He's like, well, man, I gotta get my stomach fat down. My stomach is where all the fat's at. I don't really care about the rest of my body. And hearing that at the time reminded me of what I had thought long time ago before I really understood weight loss. And I remember thinking the same thing. Like, if you want to do stomach fat, just do more sit-ups and you get rid of your stomach. I mean, it makes sense. It freaking makes sense, right? Let me do sit-ups and then my stomach will look better. I'm targeting my stomach. And nowadays, I see a lot of people talking about all these foods. Eat this fruit that was grown in the rainforest of Africa, and it'll just melt away the stomach fat because you ate it. It just turns it into liquid and just melts it off your body. Fucking get the fuck out of here. There ain't no fruit that's turning your shit into freaking liquid and melting off. And even if there was a fruit that melted away the fat, you still need to understand how it works. You have to understand. Because if you do not understand how your body is putting on body fat, and you will never lose the stomach fat. I don't care how amazing that pill or that fruit is that's melting it away, supposedly. It doesn't freaking matter if you do not understand the concepts. And when I originally learned of these concepts, I was actually attending a ship-shape course in when I was stationed in Guam. And they gave this analogy in the class, right? And it was perfect. It explains everything perfectly. So when the way your body puts on body fat is Imagine you're sitting at a gas station because your tank is empty. And you're sitting there at the gas station, you got the thing, and you're pumping in the gas, boom, 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 and then it finally clicks off, right? It's full. The tank is full, okay? But let's say for some weird-ass reason, you're like, you know what? I want to get more bang for my buck. I'm going to put more motherfucking gas in this baby, right? I don't want to come to the gas station as much. I want to make this shit last longer, okay? And there's a discount today. The gas is on sale, freaking 5 cents off the gallon. I'm getting this shit, baby. Oh, yeah. So I go over to this gas tank, I grab a hold of the handle, and I squeeze that baby. I don't give a shit that it clicked. And I just squeeze the shit out of it. I don't let it click off this time. And I'm holding it. All of a sudden, fucking gas is spraying all over the freaking car. It's spraying all over my face. I got gas on my clothes. I'm covered in freaking gas. Gas is just spraying like a fucking fire hose. All over the freaking place, right? And that's basically what your body does, okay? So, to make it really simple, your body measures its fuel tank by calories instead of gas, right? And let's say your 2,000 calories fills you up for the day, and then you need another 2,000 tomorrow to maintain your body weight. So if you eat more than the 2,000 calories that day than you were supposed to, I'm making this really simple, okay? There might be other complicated shit in there. You got motherfuckers on there like, well, that's not true. What if I'm working out every day? Then it might be more than that. Fucking shut up. Okay? I don't give a shit about that right now for this simple explanation. For this explanation, 2,000 calories, okay? And you go over that. It's the same thing as you just sprayed that freaking gas all over the car. Did you get to decide where the gas sprayed? I only wanted to spray on my pants. No upper body spray. No, the fucking gas sprayed wherever the fuck the gas sprayed. And that's the same way that your body stores body fat. Okay? It just stores the shit wherever the fuck it decides it wants to store it. Bam. That's it. The problem is, it's the same fucking way when you take the fat off. Okay? The fat, when it comes off, unfortunately, wherever the fuck your body decides to take it off first. 9 times out of 10, the stomach comes last. Sorry, guys. I hate to say it. But it was for me. When I lost 35 pounds of body fat, the first thing it went off of for me was my hips and my ass. Finally, it decided to hit my fucking stomach after it trimmed my ass and my thighs down, my hips. Finally got to the stomach. And, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating because I know for most of us, we want to see the stomach go down more than every other part of the body. We want that six-pack abs. We want the stomach to look amazing. That's the part that people notice. Most of us, that's the only part that seems to even have any fat on it. At least we think. You think that. That's a funny thing, right? You think that your stomach is the only part of your body that has body fat. You think so until you start to lose weight. Because when you start to lose weight, all of a sudden you notice other parts of your body start to get skinnier. And you're like, wait a minute, why is this fitting differently here? Why is this differently here? I look skinnier here. Because you had body fat there. Some of us store body fat in our chest. Some of us store body fat in our butt. Some of us look like a pear. Some of us, store it in our stomach. But if you get fat enough, you'll store it every fucking where. Okay? But anyway, so knowing this, unfortunately, I am unable to give you some secret method that is going to make the stomach fat solely disappear. You have to lose it from everywhere. That's just the way it is. Now, I've got methods. Now, I said 2 weeks in the headline. And you can start trimming your stomach fat depending on your level of obesity or your level of body fat. You can start trimming your stomach fat in as little as 2 weeks, in as little as a week, as little as today, if you just follow my simple methods. I have a technology reversal method. The technology reversal method just implements directly into your life. There's no gym, there's no exercise, there's no diet plan, and you can start melting the body fat off your body and eventually your stomach. And it'll probably do a little bit of the stomach as well as the whole body, because it doesn't just pick certain spots, it does it evenly kind of. And I've got more advanced methods. I've got methods that do involve the gym. If you really want to get 3 times the results and get a lot of us, another problem people have, I just got this the other day, was they've lost body fat, but when they lost the body fat, they didn't like the way they looked. They actually liked the way they looked more before when they had body fat, because when they lost the body fat, they didn't look good. They didn't like what was underneath the body fat. So a lot of us got to realize that yeah, you can lose the body fat, but if your goal is to look good, not just be healthier, then you need to follow some of my more advanced methods in which you need to build muscle. And I show you specifically how to do that. And I've got some amazingly simple methods that get you amazing results. So anyway, those are the ways to achieve the body of your dreams and melt that body fat off your body in as little as today. Right now. You can start doing it right now. You don't have to wait. We just talked about it can be done in a day. That same method, when you filled that gas tank up, overflowed it, it's the same method as if I don't take in as much gas. Instead of like a car when it'll go on empty, our bodies go into the reserves, which is the fat stored in our body. And that's when you start to burn fat. But it's got to be done a very specific way. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you today. So quit worrying about doing some fucking stupid ass exercise. That guy didn't listen to me. He kept fucking working his stomach. He kept working his damn abs and his lower back. I don't give a shit if you got the strongest fucking stomach muscles in the world. That is not going to make your stomach. The funny thing about it is when he's taking that stomach fat off he's trying to make his stomach smaller, because in the Navy we tape your stomach around with a measuring tape, and so it actually he wanted his stomach to be smaller, but by him doing sit-ups and lower back exercises every day, he's making his stomach bigger. Because when you build muscle in that area, it was actually increasing the diameter size of his stomach, instead of what his goal was to actually lose inches. But he thought, I'm going to make my stomach smaller because I'm working my stomach. And he ended up not passing, unfortunately. He did fail again. Even though I was telling him what to do, he didn't listen. So listen to me now, and you can get the 6-pack abs. Go to my website, man. Go to internalizeweightloss.com. And you will get to see the secrets that I have in store for you. Alright, that's all I have. See ya!